Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Thursday Shuffle. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with some wonderful packs here from Magic the Gathering's history. We've got, of course, Ikoria Collector's Pack, we've got Aether Revolt, we've got Ravnica Allegiances, we've got Jumpstart, we've got Weatherlight, we've got Magic Origins, we've got Zendikar Rising, and we've got Mercadian Masks. If you're new to the series, welcome. What we do here is we take 8 packs, we shuffle them up, we roll an 8-sided die, we pick 2 of the packs from the pile based on the rolls, and we open them up each week. And this way you get a little taste of something different every week, and I get to open some weird product and do some cool openings. That's kind of what the premise of this episode, or what this series is all about. It's supposed to be randomized. It's supposed to be fun. So we got 8. We're gonna open up the bottom pack, and we're gonna do 6. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna open up that Zendikar Rising pack, but we're also gonna hit that sweet Weatherlight pack. I don't know if there's anything from Weatherlight that I need to keep an eye out for, so I'm just gonna pull up the list real quick here. Let me just do that real quick here. Legacy sets, Weatherlight. Okay. So, of course, I know that there's lots of rares and stuff, but I was talking more like from the common side of things. So we've got Mind Stone is a common, and in the uncommons we have Gemstone Mine, and Buried Alive, and Aura of Silence that we need to keep an eye out for. So we'll keep an eye out for those when we go to Weatherlight, but let's start with that Zendikar Rising, because that's the new hotness right now. This set comes out tomorrow. If you're watching this video on Thursday. If you're watching this after Thursday, then the set may already be out at this point. But let's get right into it, right? So we've got some decent little commons here. This set has been a lot of fun to play with so far. I've been enjoying playing with it. In the uncommon slot here, we've got a Spoils of Adventure. We've got a Demon's Disciple. Song Mad Treachery. So this is this new set, and this is what they've done is they've created these flip lands, which essentially is a spell, or it can be a tap land. The land can come into play tapped and make only one color, but the idea here is that you can run this spell as a land slot, essentially, because it comes into play tapped. Now, you don't want to overextend yourself on tapped lands, because, you know, then you're going to slow yourself down. But you could run 3 or 4 of these spells as land slots to cut your lands down to, like, 13 or 14 basics, and then a few of these, just as if you want to have extra spells for, an extra little bit of, kick there. Anyway, and then our rare is an Archon of Emeria. So there you go. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn, and then non-basic lands your opponent's control come into play tapped. And then you get that sweet full art land with this set. And then these are interesting. These are your little like flip cards. So like the idea is that you write the name on this, and then on this side you write this name so that you know what it is, right? And you can use it to represent it. And I don't know what the idea is, that like you can draw something on here to represent it, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe you just write the text so that you know what it does, kind of thing. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's what it's for. Because it does have the magic back on it, right? But the interesting thing that someone pointed out to me is that there's 9 of these. There's 9 of these, and if you lay them out, they actually make a panorama in the 3x3 grid. So the art behind the borders and the frames makes a panorama, which is kind of cool. That's kind of an interesting little thing. So anyway, let's move on to the Weatherlight pack, and let's get right into it. Now again, I don't know what the order of this is, so what we will do is we will change this to this. We'll look at the first card, and then we'll see, okay, so this is Sarah's Blessing is an uncommon, okay? So we got to go 1, 2, 3, and then that's our rare, and then we put that to the back. And then we do a search here. Oh, okay, well, we know that this is a common, so we don't need to look it up, because it is the one common that we had to look for, which is Mind Stone. So there you go. Not too shabby. Little Mind Stone right off the top. We'll take it. We've got a Shadow Rider with flanking. Good old flanking. If for those of you out there who don't know what flanking is, it's whenever a creature without flanking is assigned to block this creature, the blocking creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Manta Ray, good old Manta Ray. Island Home, yet another ability that is not evergreen. Island home is if defending player controls no islands, this creature cannot attack it. If you control no islands, bury this creature. So you have to have an island to keep it around, but they have to have an island for you to be able to attack them. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And then we've got Thunderbolt, Ardent Militia, Briar Shield, Choking Vines, Betrothed of Fire. My goodness, what a card. Alms for the poor. What is Alms? It's a common. All right. Spinning Darkness. Mana Chains. Wasn't this so like? Is this a thing? I'm thinking of a different one, right? I think I'm thinking of Vapor Chains. Yeah, Mana Chains is not the card I was thinking of. I was thinking Vapor Chains. I think it was. So anyway, we're into uncommons now. So we got Sarah's Blessing, right? So I'm assuming that we're gonna get here now. So like this is Sarah's Blessing, right? And then we've got Arctic Wolves. Which also an uncommon, okay. Then we've got Desperate Gambit. Also uncommon. And then our rare, a Boseem Strip, which is a weird one, isn't it? Let's see what it says. What do we got here? $5? All right. Not too shabby. What does this tell us? Until end of turn, if at any time the top card of your graveyard is an instant, interrupt, or sorcery card, you may play that card as though it were in your hand. If you do so, remove that card from the game. So it essentially lets you play the top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery, as if it had flashback. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So that's not bad. We could definitely have, had a swing and a whiff, right? Because like, there's a lot of rares in this set that are worth under $1, right? Yeah, there's a number of rares in this set under $1. So I mean, like we hit one that's kind of like middle of the road. It wasn't like one of the top end ones, but it was still pretty good, right? Like, of course, there's Doomsday, there's Debt of Loyalty, Ancestral Knowledge. Of course, the highest cost one here is apparently Null Rod. Had no idea that was so pricey now. $70 for Null Rod, my goodness. Lotus Veil then coming in at about $37. Scorched Ruin at $30. Paradigm Shift at $27.99. So a bunch of the lands, right? Oh, Mana Web, good old Mana Web, $25. Look at that. Anyway, not a bad little pack. I hope you all enjoyed this quick little video of some Thursday Shuffle. Next week we'll add 2 more packs that have not been opened in the last 2 weeks. So our nice, invention playmat didn't manage to pull that Aether Revolt pack out, so we don't get to open it this week. So maybe next week. We'll see. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.